It's Regulator here. This video, we're gonna go over Skotizo. I managed to get a couple totems from Dust Devils. I got a couple Choke Devil Superiors. Managed to make a couple of these. So when it comes to attack style, you can use, I would recommend, because most of you probably have Arclight or close to it, depending how many quests you got done. So I would recommend melee. You can use range and magic. But honestly, melee is so easy. As long as you have some somewhat decent, like I'm only in the 80s for melees, 90 HP, you should be all right. Should have your protection prayers. You're gonna need protect from melee and then mage once you go to run around to kill the eyes, which I'll show you. This is the setup that I'm using. I got bandos when they were super cheap. I had a friend give me torture, dragon defender. You can sub that out if need be. I have Raiders up here for the prayer bonus, which is from the Kurend achievement diaries. Berserker ring, imbued, fire cape, helm. Obviously, if you don't have the full face guard, I'm sure the regular Knight is not helm works. I'm sure there's other setups on the wiki. I mean, you could definitely swap bandos out for like Blood Moon. You could probably use with the Arc Light. Probably go with more like Eclipse Moon, just because it has the melee range bonus. Not that you need the range. Special weapons, you could use like a Maul or a Dragon Warhammer. But if you don't have that, you're like me. Like I'm gonna use the Arc Light special. It still takes like a minute and a half to kill the guy. 2 minutes maybe. Like it's really not hard. Nothing scary about it. You could use Light Bearer if you have that. If you really want, like maybe one extra special attack during the fight, you're gonna want a few prayer potions. If you're going with melee, you're gonna want super combat. I got a divine. Regular super combat would work fine. It's normally what I use. As you can see, I got 78. I just happen to have one of these left in my bank, so I'm gonna use that instead. Yeah, I mean, if you have a regular Fury, that would work here too. Dragon boots would work instead of primordial boots. It might, take you 3 or 4 minutes to kill him instead or something, but the fight is pretty simple. You get the totem pieces to get him. You need 3 pieces. I'll show you them in here. Top, middle, base. You get these from doing Slayer in the Catacombs of Kurend. It's just luck. Sometimes I go 4 Slayer tasks on something easy, and I don't get them. I'm doing like 200 kills of them. And then that one, like I just did Dust Devils. I'd had, I think, 220 kills. I used a couple bracelets of slaughter so that 20 charges of a possibility of the kill not counting towards the number that you need. So it basically extends your Slayer task. And I managed to get, I had one, or I had I think the bottom and middle in my bank. So I managed to get 2 tops, one middle, one bottom. It's all luck. It's all luck. So if you're not getting them, don't worry. It's not the end of the world. Just keep doing your Slayer tasks there when you can. And I mean, it'll come. The pet's super easy to get, supposedly. Not that I've gotten them, but use your Slayer mask if you're on task. So if you do happen to have a Slayer task for Black Demons, Raider Demons as well, you could just use your Slayer mask, and that would be much better than Face Guard, I'm sure, with the 15% extra, especially if it's imbued. Get to teleport in there. For me, I have Zarek's Talisman mounted in my house, so that's what I'll use. But I'm sure most of you have something like the Book of the Dead, or the one that you have from before you do that final quest for the Book of the Dead in the Quran. So you could just teleport to Hasidius. So the Hasidius telly takes you to this little fishing spot in the middle right here. And then you run up here and run to the center, right by the castle. That little white circle there. That dungeon is where Skotizo is, and will take you literally right beside the altar that teleports you to him. Otherwise, you could like Telly or Shazian or Arceus, however you say these names. I'm not 100% sure. There's a fairy ring up here in Arceus, right above the library, right there. Or sorry, no, it's right there. It's one of these two spots. And then you could run down. You could also just take the ship from Port Sarim over to Piscarilius. I think that's how you say it. And then from the port, run over the kingdom. Yeah, if you forget anything, there's a bank upstairs in the castle. Not everyone remembers that it's up there. So I am going to just tell you over from my house, which, if you have your house with a Xerix talisman mounted, that's the best idea. Or Xerix talisman not even mounted is a good idea, because as you will see, it literally go to Xerix heart, and you're right here in Kingstown in the center. We'll go down. So yeah, when you go in, you're gonna want to probably protect from magic for a second, really quick, while you run over to him. If he's auto attacking you, if he's not, then as soon as you get over to him, before you click on him, press protect from melee. I'm gonna drink my combat right now before I go in. I'll eat a shark just to heal back up. Oh, and I gotta use the totem on the altar. My bad, I was just trying to click the altar. And like I said, just protect from magic while you run over, and then protect from melee. So we're gonna get a couple special attacks in here quick. At around 50%, he'll spawn minions. Honestly, just don't even worry about them. If you can eat through it, just eat through it, chill out, get a few good hits in. Keep an eye open. Over here, you can see that he's got these two eyeballs opened up. Each one of these, I think it mitigates by like 15%. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run away. It's like magic on really quick, protect from magic. We're gonna go take out an eyeball. I'm gonna run up away so I stay out of melee distance. I'm just gonna go back, try to attack him down to his minions. I got another totem too, so next kill may be a little bit better. Dang, my guy really don't want to hit right now. Put that prayer on. I didn't even use that one. Trying to get used to using that left side panel. It is nice, but when you've done it for 2 years one way, it's hard to learn the other way. Oh, so there's the Dark Anku. Not too worried about him. I guess I could put on theirs. Okay, now I'm gonna go do a run. Oh, wrong. Yeah, there we go. So with the Arclight, it's a one hit on these. You could use the Purging Staff for the Scorching Bow, I think, here. Or the Ember Light, obviously, if you have that upgrade. That's the ideal for melee would be the Ember Light. Let's heat up. Let's go for another spec. That's a decent one. Step of prayer. And these guys are Skotizo. He drops hard clue scrolls every single time. It could be an elite as well, but it's at least a hard clue hard. So make sure you don't have too many in your bank, especially with them being able to be stacked now. Most people can only stack two, unless you've done a lot of them. And he's done. Minion should disappear once he does. There we go. A little slow, but oh, and I actually got an elite and a hard 156,000 for the dragon stones, especially as an iron. That'd be super nice. You got your crafting up. So obviously, this is not your typical graphic filled guide. I'm gonna be hopefully over the course of this week able to watch a few more YouTube videos and get some templates made for graphics, so I can just be a little bit better at this for editing purposes. Like, I mean, for this one, I could have used Skotizo cutout and showed you all the requirements at the start, like some other people do. I'm just not there yet, so bear with me over the next 5, 10 videos. I'm trying to be more organized. I'm learning each time. Drink. Okay, eat. Oh, and I didn't even pray. That's good. Oh, I got lucky there. Oh, and I'm praying wrong. Look at that. That's how good I am, guys. Just killing it. With the arc light, I mean, you can just kill without killing the eyeballs. It's just slightly more difficult. Show you what it's like if you can't or won't run around. Honestly, the running around part's not that hard. Even if you, like, that's why I bring a whole inventory of food. If you forget a prayer, you can heal through it. Should have auto retaliate off so you're not attacking the minions. So obviously, takes a little bit longer. But I mean, honestly, we're getting there. These little mini black demons. So yeah, over the next few videos, I will get more graphic oriented. I will get more organized audio, not just rambling on. Shorter clips, shorter videos. I want to have some short, some long. Obviously, long ones are good if you have a lot of info, and sometimes with these videos, it's hard not to. Do want shorter ones. I don't want them all to be 20 minutes long for you guys and for me. So, okay, there's a kill. If you're under the game tab and you long tap, you can view the task. It'll actually pop up and tell you what it is. Then you don't have to go into your combat achievements thing to find them. So yeah, that's Skotizo. Simple. Honestly, like probably the easiest boss besides maybe like Giant Mole or something. I think even Giant Mole has more running around. If you have any issues, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know. I don't mind helping out, adding people in game and figuring it out with you, walking through with you. Yeah, that's it for now. Thanks, guys.